about to tell you a story. It's about a girl. You know what I mean? Pay attention. Might can relate to love. She was 5'5" with a caramel complexion. Had to be fly just to walk in her direction. Had dudes lining up just for her affection. If beauty is skin deep, man, she was an exception. She graduated at the top of her class. Could've went to college, but she said, I'll pass. Said she stood home, got married, got a job. Married to her high school crush named Rob. Life was going good, yeah, things was going great. But Rob started to notice that she gained a little weight. He started getting nervous cause she was getting heavy. And it wasn't everywhere, it was just in her belly. So he stepped to her and expressed his concern. She said that her seed was growing from his sperm. He got so excited that he gave her a kiss. But 2 months later, man, her carriage was missed. Ever since then, man, things got wild. They couldn't deal with the fact of losing their child. Everything that was good started turning bad. They used to be so happy, now they so mad. They tried to go to counseling, but it didn't work. It seemed that the arguing was getting even worse. They felt like their lives was on a separate course. So then they decided they should get a divorce. It took her a minute just to realize he was gone, and that she had to land on her feet and move on. Fast forward 1 year later, and she met another guy. He promised that she would never have to say goodbye. If loving him was wrong, she didn't want to be right. She felt this was a chance to start a new life. And this time around, man, her life would be the best. But then she woke up and felt a lump on her chest. Went to the doc and he gave her the news that this was more than your ordinary bruise. He gave her an option, he told her to choose. Get rid of it and your breast you're gonna lose. She told her old man and he was like no. He said you cut him off, then I'm out the door. She dropped to her knees and begged him please, but he couldn't deal with the fact of losing double D's. So she said no to the surgery and left. I guess she loved him more than she loved herself. Then one morning she could barely take a breath. She called for her man, but her man had left. She went to the docs just to see what he could give. The docs told her that she had 2 weeks to live. She thought she had nobody who come and tell her bye, but the doorbell rang and Rob was on the other side. When she opened the door, she couldn't believe her eyes. Didn't know why he was there, so she asked why. He said he heard the news and he started to cry. He couldn't believe his first love was about to die. He said he would take care of her until the end, cause he promised they would be together through thick and thin. And he's sorry about the past, he was just a boy then. Besides, these are the thickest times there's ever been. So she let him stay until her dying day, but in the meantime he kept her happy and her mind straight. And he couldn't let her go, even on her deathbed. But it tripped his head out when he heard what she said. It made him realize she was in another world when she told him that they had a beautiful baby girl. And even though it was hard for him to say goodbye, he know that God's got a new angel up in the sky.
Ladies, not everyone that have breast cancer dies. Please get your mammogram once a year or as directed by your physician, so your family and friends won't have to say goodbye.